Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to take a look ahead into next week and tell you what is going on in the world of Gems of War. Last couple of days to make sure you grab the Sting Bat from the shop. Not too bad, dealing magic-based damage to 2 random enemies boosted by purple gems. If an enemy dies, create 2 demonic portal gems, and also explodes a purple gem at the start of battle, so not too bad. Anyway, I accidentally took my cat's medication the other day. Don't ask me how. Alright, let's take a look what we get from the campaign next week. We get some glory keys, normal keys, some cursed walnuts, and some gem keys from the free pass, and a bit more of the same. And from the paid for pass, some dragonite, some shards, the rest of the unholy pony, a few more of them, and a bit more of the same. Oh, and a book of deeds, so not too bad. North Star, the guild I'm in, are looking for a few new players. A couple of players have dropped out of the game, got a little bit disillusioned with it for one reason or another. But we've lowered the requirements because we're seeking some different players. Maybe some players that are still growing with the game sort of thing, not just end game players that are a little bit bored with the game now and things like that. So if you're around about level 1000, you don't have to be a level 1000 if you're getting pretty close. And you can meet those weekly requirements. Like 500,000 gold is not a lot, 400 trophies is nothing. And you want to join a really good guild that literally closes all the rewards every single week without fail, then message Red Hot Rockstar on PlayStation. And new week means a new Soul Forge, so I'll be popping in a Soul Forge telling you what I think are the best weapons and indeed the best troops to craft from there. And that Soul Forge video will go in with the main event video of next week, which is Journey. We get a new troop at the same time. He is Red Reaver. He's a Daemon Taurus, uses 15 mana, and the mana colours it uses are red and yellow. The spell is Hellish Trail. Deal a magic +4 damage to an enemy, then create 2 red gems, boosted by Taurus allies. And the traits are Bloodlust, become enraged when an enemy dies. Second one is Infernal Armour, reflect 25% of skull damage. And the third one, of course, Pathfinder, gain 2 to 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascensions. And I'll be showing you my journey event team in that video on Monday. New week, new set of epic trials, and all the epic trials for every kingdom has already been done on my channel, so no need to make another one, only unless 1 or 2 of the troops have changed. But if they're the same, then just go to my channel, type in Wild Plains epic trials, and you will find the strategy to get that done, hopefully nice and easily. When you open your event chests, you can only get troops from that kingdom listed. So right now that is Sin of Mirage, but on Monday that will change to Wild Plains, so we can take a look and see what kind of troops we can pick up next week. So we'll change this to Wild Plains, show all, and you can take a look down the list and see if anybody is greyed out. If they're greyed out, it means you are missing that troop. So by opening your event chests next week, you may pick up those troops, but do be aware that anybody that's got the Labyrinth in front of their card name underneath there, it says Rhinotaur, the Labyrinth, Wild Plains, that means this is a Underworld troops. You must get this from the Underworld instead. You can't get these from those chests, so do bear that in mind when opening these. And you can even pop the mythics to the top and see if you're missing any mythics from Wild Plains, so you can get lucky as well. Ketras the Bull, you can get King Stormguard, Taurus, or the Lord of Slaughter. The Lord of Slaughter, the pick of the bunch here, absolutely fantastic troop. If you haven't got him, definitely worth busting open those chests next week, seeing if you get lucky. New week, new Underspire. I'll be showing you a Underspire team. I'll put it in with the Journey event video and the Soul Forge video. Hopefully a nice, good team, quick enough to whiz through the Underspire dungeon nice and fast. On Tuesday, we have a faction assault in the Labyrinth, one of the trickiest ones of all the Underworld kingdoms to get completed using the Delve team. And you're going to need a nice Horde level to get this done with the Delve team at the same time. But either way, crack open those portals if you still need some troops from here. Get that Horde level up, you're going to need it. And work that Delve towards level 500. As I say every single time, don't ignore the Underworld. That Total Renown gives you bonus stats to every single troop in the game. So do not ignore the Underworld. I don't generally do faction assault videos anymore because it doesn't feel like there's any real need to. I've already got several teams on my channel for every single Underworld area, so just go to my channel on Tuesday, type in the Labyrinth faction assault, and you will find teams to get this done really, really easily. On Wednesday, it's pet rescue time and a Minotaur is up. This one gives a ×3 team bonus at the maximum level to Taurus. Team bonuses are really good. not to be ignored. When you use certain troops in your team, in this case Taurus, you can get some really nice boosts to your stats with this at the maximum level, so totally worth doing. Also on Wednesday it may or may not be Rob Slayer live, don't know yet, waiting for Ben to get back to me, seeing if he wants to do it on Wednesday or not, because that is New Year's Day. To me it's just another day, but some people maybe a special day where they do different things in the day, but in a day for me that is a regular day, so I don't mind doing Rob Slayer if Ben's around. It's a live stream with me on camera having Guild Wars, old style Guild Wars style battles with Ben, and it's a really good lot of fun, so join me there if you can. That is 2 PM BST on Wednesday. On Thursday it's class trial time and Shaman is up. Not a bad class this one, but the thing is with this one is some of the best things are in the traits. Like ally Taurus gain 2 life, gain 1 magic for each green ally, and particularly all Taurus allies start with 50% mana is really good. Talent trees are okay, pretty aggressive. Frosty gain 4 attack is obviously quite nice. You can web a random enemy when I summon a troop, but there's no summons in these rest of the talent trees, so you've got to make sure it's part of your rest of your team's spells or abilities. Counter attack though is not too bad. Root trap, always handy to start with the enemy root trap so you don't get skull whacked into oblivion at the very start of the game. Blood and glory, you can gain 1 glory in PvP. Or you can have a light storm which is yellow, or nature's aura which is a leaf storm which is green. You can have things like vengeance, gain 3 attack when an enemy dies. Armor of light, gain a bit more armor. Bloodthirsty is pretty good, become enraged on 4 or 5 gem matches. And Bull General, so yeah, it's not spectacular in the talent trees, but just okay, but always get these things to level 100 anyway. And 2 things happening on Friday. First of all, we have a new bounty event. We pick up a new troop at the same time. This one is Exiled Wargear. It's a bounty hunter troop. The spell is Exiled Stare. Eliminate magic +1 from a random skill on an enemy, boosted by Wargear allies, and inflict terror. Mana colors it uses are blue and green. The mana cost 11. First trait, Bounty Hunter, gain 2 to 6 times your bounty score based on my ascensions. Second one is Armoured, reduce damage from scars by 25%. And the third one, Fast, start battles with a 50% mana. That troop available from the Bounty Shop on Friday. And Friday is also Mythic Friday. I'll be opening my chests on Friday morning, see if we can pick up this new Mythic troop, and maybe showing a team at the same time. It is Chromatosia. Now, this is a interesting troop, this one. Mythic Dragon. The spell is Rainbow Song. Deal magic +2 damage to all enemies, then create 13 gems with either blue, green, red, yellow, or purple. Doesn't sound like you can actually control which colours it makes. And mana colours it uses are blue, red, and yellow. So it's going to be an interesting troop. The mana cost is 26. The first trait is Tough Scales. Reduce damage from skulls by 30%. The second one is Mana Shield, immunity to Mana Burn, Mana Drain, and Mana Steal. And the third one is Spectromacy, 50% chance to create a ×3 wildcard when matching 4 or more gems. That troop available from chests, if you get lucky, on Friday. So there it is, there's the spoilers next week for PC, mobile, Xbox and PlayStation formats. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button, it really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Bye for now.